doing today? So this is my first one of these. I'm going to go ahead and try to cut out a few of these and see if people want to watch them or not. I figure might as well use my really, really bad addiction to wallets to maybe pass on some information to everybody else out there. Hopefully you don't have the same OCD about buying wallets all the freaking time, but hopefully my purchases, my ideas, and kind of my reviews and kind of my thoughts on some of these can be very helpful to you going forward. So this one is going to be my first one. This is the iClip. This is made in Germany, I believe. It's a German design. This is the Ostrich skin one. You're going to notice a theme of my wallets. I tend to spend a lot of money on the high-end versions of stuff because I'm a douche and I spend a lot of money on consumerism. So hopefully you're not going to make the same exact mistakes I am. And if you do want to try these things, you go for the cheaper ones or the lower end, less expensive ones first. But for now, you can take a look at this, which is actually. But I'll be honest though, this ostrich skin is really nice. It's cool. So it's the iClip made in Germany. It's very, very simple. You have a flap of leather, in this case ostrich skin, like I said before, and this composite frame with a clip on it. Hence the iClip. They call it a resin flame. They call it resin. They say the frame is made out of a resin. It's basically a really sturdy type of plastic, but it's very interesting. To top it off, you have a little button right here. You clip everything down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load this thing up with 6 cards and 7 bills, and I will show you what it looks like in a second. So here you go. Here it is, the fully loaded ostrich skin iClip. I got 7 bills in there and about 6 cards. 6 cards. These don't have lettering on them. I think one does. Count that as 2, so maybe you're going to get about 5 cards in here, considering if you have raised lettering or not. So between 5 and 7 cards, depending on whether or not you have lettering on them or not. And of course the 7 bills. It uses that same system that a lot of these minimalist wallets use nowadays. It's basically a stack of cards. You have a frame or you have a band or something else around them, and you just kind of thumb through them. And you just grab what you need. You find the card you want, you grab what you need, you pull it out, it goes back in the stack when you're done. Okay? Unbutton it right here. You got your 7 bills put into thirds. This kind of threw me a little bit at first. I didn't quite understand. It took me a second to get it because, I'm slow like that. But it does go into thirds. It wraps down like that. You can shove some more receipts under here. I've put more cash receipts. I put business cards under here. This clip, hence the iClip, will hold quite a bit. So you can get quite a bit more under this. It's made out of that resin. It goes back. It's, you know what? When I first got this thing, I was really concerned that this thing was going to be plastic. It was going to get beaten up. And I'll tell you what, it hasn't cracked. It's done a great job, and I've maxed this thing out. It all goes together in one really nice little package. And candidly, of all my wallets, this one's probably my wife's favorite. She likes to see me walking around with. She thinks it's very, so she's a designer by nature, and she thinks it's very form-oriented. It's very European, and she likes that. As a matter of fact, most of the review videos you're going to see on this are going to be, from what I've seen, are going to be people in Europe reviewing them. As far as a minimalist wallet, it's solid. It works very well. It has a very small footprint. It's extremely light. I cannot stress that even more, any more than that. You will not notice this thing's in your pocket. And that leads me probably to the one thing I don't like about it. It doesn't feel, I don't like heavy wallets, especially not like hard case wallets or metal wallets or whatnot. But this is almost too light. It feels like I have nothing in my hand. It feels like I'm holding a toy almost, of a plastic. It's weird. It's deceptive. Ostrich skin is very, very durable. It's a great leather. It's a high quality leather, and I love ostrich skin. This resin, even though it feels like cheap plastic, this is some high quality stuff. But it's that feeling. I feel like I'm carrying around a piece of cheap plastic, and that's probably why I don't use this that often, or not as often as I used to. But candidly, it's if you're not going to be carrying more than about, I don't know, 7 cards, maybe 10 bills and some receipts, and you want something that featherweight, hey man, this might be a winner for you. Uh, it does take a little bit of time, a minute or two, to kind of get used to how to fold the cash quickly and and shove stuff under it. At one point in time, I could operate this whole thing with one hand. Can't really do that anymore because I haven't used it in a minute. But it might be an option for you. But for me, it's something I use occasionally. Uh, not my current daily driver though. So if you like what you see, if you think I should be doing more of these reviews, or if you just have some horrible things to say about me, which I'm sure you do, go ahead and leave me some comments in the section below, or click some likes. Thanks a lot, y'all. Bye.